Biology Part 106. While withdrawal reflexes are therefore said to be the polysynaptic in general, which any part of the foot or hand is exposed to a painful stimulus, the whole limb is rapidly withdrawn. Responses of this type have an obvious protection. Although the pathway of the reflexes described above can be represented as chains of individual cells, you should avoid thinking about reflexes in an oversimplified way. For example, impulses from a single muscle spindle arriving at a single synapse would secretly affect in an individual's motor neuron, which receives up to 6,000 synapses from various different sources. Similarly, each motor neuron connects to only a few muscle fibers, so that if only a single motor neuron was active, the contraction produced would be negligible. Reflex action is possible because there are large numbers of neurons in parallel and overlapping pathways. Thus, stretching a tendon stimulates many muscles and spindles and generates impulses in many sensory neurons. Hundreds of motor neurons are active in producing the resulting muscles concentration. The cranial reflexes include coughing, blinking, and swallowing. These are very similar to the spinal reflexes, but have always pathways which move cranial nerves and the brain rather than the spinal nerves and the spinal cord. Structure and function of the brain. Well, brain, like the spinal cord, is a hollow structure during embryological development. The primary brain vesicle. This structure then explained what exactly it was going to be there. The structure and the function of the brain. The brain is like the spinal cord and it's a hollow structure during the embryological development. The anterior and the neural tube swells to form the primary brain vessels. This structure for forbidden midbrain and hindbrain, they are called they contain cerebrospinal fluid and are continuous with the central canal and the spinal cord. In lower vertebrates such as fish and tree, regions remain recognizable in adult and each received input from the principal sense organs. The forebrain is concerned with the same sense of smell. The midbrain with vision and the hindbrain with hearing, balance, and taste. The degree of development of each, again, wants to confirm the listening, in fact. The degree of development of region corresponds to the importance of that sense in the life of the animal. For example, the dogfish depends largely on small fish for finding and that food which has been trained or left somewhere else. Next we have in the brain of mammals, this simple pattern is obscured because the forebrain is greatly enlarged to form the two cerebral hemispheres. These structures have a well-developed surface. The cortex contains millions of neuron cell bodies which have uh, which have in fact a lot of the other things as well.